Good evening, ladies and gents, my name is Hyozo, the bearded Balkan blabbermouth, and I'm back again with another video where we will discuss, once again, Smash JT. Man, third video, I can't get this guy out of my mouth. What's happening? But before the video, if you're hearing me a little bit different, that's because I had to check my mic settings a little bit and tweak them because the other ones were just messing up with my microphone all the way. And also I'm a little bit sick still, so this is going to be a pristine video of me just being absolutely mentally here and not just blabbering more than usual. So without any further ado, let's go. Alright, I'm gonna dive in right into the article that Smash actually wrote on his website. Alyssa Mercante officially files lawsuit against Smash JT, a calculated dangerous doxing attack. This happened yesterday evening, very late evening for me, and I saw some of those things. I saw that there's a 54 pages lawsuit that was written by Mercante and her lawyer. I also saw something very interesting, that this particular individual, Kate Bush's husband or airbag, was shouting to check page 7 of this particular document, and page 7 contains Smash's personal address, which by default means that anyone who sees it might decide to go there and do some harm, therefore putting Smash and his family into real life danger. I want to reiterate, I don't want anyone either attacking these people or doing anything that they shouldn't be doing. I'm just posting my opinions and just posting on the news, so don't go out of your way and just harass people or do anything like that. At the same time, Alyssa Mercante, as mentioned by Smash JT, redacted her own address from the public filing, citing her concern for personal safety, but she apparently had no issue sharing the lawsuit on her social media accounts, where she routinely stirs up plenty of hatred and animosity against Smash JT and against other YouTubers, as she has publicly shown before. Smash also posts another image here on the article in which she says, also interesting how she feels unsafe posting her own address in a legal document but didn't have a problem including mine and sharing the document publicly to her legion of followers who actively hate me. Yes, she did that. She did basically engaged in doxing. This is, in my opinion, absolutely illegal and should not be allowed to happen. And I do hope that Smash and his lawyer have a field day with that information. We are still yet to receive information on what's the update. Smash actually said in his stream last night that he will be talking to Ron Coleman, who is his lawyer on the matter, further, and will give us an update very soon. But the article continues. She's saying that it's clear that this isn't a lawsuit as much as it was a calculated move to put me and my family in danger, which does sound very plausible, because posting an address like that, filing a lawsuit, and basically engaging in doxing on such a caliber, and having one more person just bringing attention to it, like Kate Bush's husband airbag, who I truly believe that this brave because he's on the internet, and if he was in the real world with real people, being in a physical contact, in a face-to-face contact, he will be the quietest mouse in the group and will not actually say a word, would just bring coffee to the cool kids and would just keep his mouth shut in order to hang out with them. That's what I think of this person. He looks the part, he acts the part. He's only that brave because he has some insecurities that he needs to push out of his system, and being on the internet and being mean to people is something that allows him to do. Smash JT continues, the lawsuit itself is a blatant attempt to silence my work covering the gaming industry and a clear scream of jealousy over my success in my coverage of it. Among her claims, Mercante alleges I defame her by stating she sucks dicks for money, accusing me for making factually false statements with actual malice. And you can just see, this is a screenshot from her account where she responded to a tweet, how did you get into the gaming industry? And she said this thing, I sucked dick. She hasn't redacted it, she hasn't removed it, she hasn't made any attempts to disprove it. So she's basically sticking to her word. She didn't make it out as a joke. So she did publicly admit that a lot longer before Smash JT started talking about it. Her lawyers argue that this statement constitutes defamation per se under New York law, as it impugns her chastity and implies criminal activity. I just want to put in that even though I don't currently have the screenshots, she has multiple times posted sexual comments, sexual posts of her half naked, saying how she's gonna jump on somebody or how she seems for her son, how she was, if I can remember correctly, impregnated by his picture and so on. She has bragged about having an abortion. She has bragged about being very sexual. So this is not something that is defamatory because it was coming from her mouth originally. Her unhinged accusations don't stop there. Mercante claims I intentionally inflicted emotional stress by creating a firestorm of online attention that she says has resulted in daily harassment. She even alleges that I targeted her based on her race, gender, age, and sexual orientation, which is completely not true. What Smash JT and what other YouTubers have done is basically comment on what's happening in the gaming industry. The fact that your name was even circling around there is because Alyssa Mercante was making an ass of herself. She was being publicly rude, she was being publicly outrageous with her comments, with her behavior, and that's what made her go into the news, because otherwise she would be a nobody. She's only this known because of these things. She doesn't have anything else for her that would separate her from any other gaming journalist or normal person. It's because she's so scandalous. We continue with some more points. We have Grump's thing. They have actually cited Wikipedia as a source, which to me is absolutely incredible when you're writing a legal lawsuit document. And as he says, it's a clown lawsuit. But the next thing is something very interesting. Terzia, which is Smash JT's last name, has declared Kotaku to be everything wrong with the video game industry, which is an opinion. He can claim that and he can post his opinion because it is just that. It is an opinion which he is entitled to as a free person. You cannot do anything about anyone giving their opinion. They're not stating it as a scientific fact. They're not stating it as the sole truth and nothing but the truth. They're stating it as what they think. In fact, he created a petition at change.org to have Kotaku shut down, which is also something that is allowed. You're raising donations and you're raising signatures from different websites to have a cause. Whether that cause succeeds, it's actually on the company to decide. You can gather even 16 million or 16 or 6 billion signatures for a certain campaign. If it's against the company and the company just says, nah, we're not listening to you, they're not gonna close. So this petition is just getting the opinions of people and just showing them to the world, which is nothing harmful for that, because the internet is for that, for people to share their opinions. We also get a beautiful set of pictures for the lawyer, for Alyssa Mercante. I'm not gonna say anything about them. I know it's a them. I'm not gonna say because I seriously do not know what this person's real gender is. So yeah, sorry, I cannot determine if it was one way or the other. And we have here Ron Common, who I do believe is going to have a very, very nice set of days in front of him, just preparing a counter lawsuit or a slap. I don't know what he has, but it's gonna be glorious. And we finish at something extremely telling on why the whole thing is happening. The amount in controversy in this case is more than $75,000 because Smash JT's commercial enterprise is largely built of and dedicated to the disparaging, harassing, intimidating, and stalking of Alyssa Mercante. You're talking such bullcrap at this point, because if you see Smash JT's videos and if you see his most popular videos, if you see what he's doing in his off time when he's not talking about your worthless piece of bum, you see that he has made a career out of a lot other things than your sorry excuse of existence. He has made $75,000 in a calendar year of 2024 alone. I don't know how you would know this. This is not public information. You cannot be knowing this in this manner, and I'm pretty sure there is no place for you to take out that information, and this is just a random number that you want to be paid because this is apparently the amount of money that you need to get probably out of some trouble that you're in right now. Additionally, the harms to Mercante because of the mob Smash JT has incited and the related harassment far exceed $75 in $1,000 in damages. This is amazing. This is simply, I don't know how to say this. There are delusional people out there, a lot of delusional people. Some of them shouldn't be on the internet because such delusions need to be kept private. There's a saying, I don't know if it's international, that people used to not be so dumb before the internet became viral. I think people became very, very dumb after it got popular. And to that, there is an actually very good answer to that. No, people weren't smarter before the internet. It was just much harder to see publicly how dumb they are. You would only see a small circle of dumb people around you, and you would assume that a lot of other people are much smarter. And the internet changed that because everyone can post their absolute idiocy everywhere freely, sometimes promote it even, and sometimes even make money out of it. So people were not smarter back then. It was just more private back then. But that also had another positive effect because, as I mentioned, people like Airbag would not have been vocal in their very brave and very attacking comments towards a lot of YouTubers, a lot of content creators, a lot of people on X. That's only because he has the pseudo anonymity of the internet and has that comfort that nobody can actually come and touch him physically, face to him, to have a conversation, because the internet provides you that security. And at the same time, by providing you that security, it also strips you away of being that sensible. And that's what we're seeing here with Alyssa Mercante. I'm sure that at one point of her life, when probably she was little or she was just a teenager, she was a mostly very nice girl, or at least a normal girl, until all those things happened with the internet, with her joining some movements and being either indoctrinated or just falling into the comfortness of the woke movement and just grifting for clout and just being this absolute immoral person that would do anything to get some more money, including, and this is her official Patreon, posting such pictures to basically raise money because she quit Kotaku, and now in the lawsuit she actually says that she was fired from Kotaku by damages done from Smash JD. So she does not have any sort of consistency, and she lies and lies, and she's just captured in all of her lies. And she probably thinks that because it's the internet and because she has some sort of audience or protection because she's a girl or something, she would have the upper hand in these things. But having a lawsuit and having someone like Ron Coleman and any good lawyer actually against her will just take all the evidence that are readily available for anyone to see without even having to dig that deep, and she would just be destroyed in court because at one point she's lying, at the other point she's doxing. Thirdly, she's also actively posting defamatory information. Fourth, while she's playing victim, she's also attacking other YouTubers while also saying, leave me alone, I haven't done anything. Has publicly challenged people to a physical fight several times actually, and she hasn't done that as well, which could be considered just an insinuation to mentally attack people. So she has a lot of things that are against her, and I'm, for one, really interested to see what exactly will happen this time. Last time she didn't even have the metaphorical balls to post the actual lawsuit and to go ahead with it. Now apparently someone has convinced her that she can actually do it, and we all know that this will not end well for her, because if we look at the facts are that she is absolutely fucked in every possible meaning of the legal term in this case. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. I just am giddy, waiting for information. I'm ready, as well as a lot of other people, to back Smash JT with whatever it needs to be back, because fighting against such bullies, such online harassers, is something that's worth standing for. This is one more fight that is worth fighting, and the fight is good, my friends. Anyways, this is all I have for this video today. Thank you for enjoying my rambling until now. If you enjoy my content and want to see more and help me get better, help me get bigger on YouTube, press the like and subscribe button, and if you want to support me directly, press the join button and join one of the 3 tiers that I have prepared for you. And also, if you want to join me and my wife's efforts into helping homeless animals, animals in shelters, in providing them with food, care, veterinary assistance, housing, and anything that will be helpful, especially in those winter months that are coming, please click the Patreon link down in the description below and join one of the tiers there. 100% of the proceeds go to helping homeless animals. I'll be posting pictures and videos again soon. Thank you once again. My name is Helzo. This was DiscussThing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers and stay fresh.